Hello, everyone. Minister Eileen Jordan here of Fresh Start Church in Ypsilanti, Michigan. We are on day number 25 of our 31 days of wisdom. Isn't this awesome? We have been meeting every day at 12 o'clock noon on social media, as well as our YouTube platform and our website to read a chapter in Proverbs. And today I'm going to be sharing with you Proverbs chapter 25 on behalf of my pastor, Gregory Cannon Jr., and my First Lady, Sharonda Cannon. I'm so happy that you're here to participate in this with us today. This is the wisdom of Proverbs written primarily by King Solomon, who was the wisest king ever acknowledged in the Bible. And he asked God for wisdom. And as a result of his requesting, God gave him wisdom and so much more. And this book of Proverbs is his collection of wisdom for us to read and to learn from today. So here in chapter 5, the chapter title or subtitle is The Right Word at the Right Time. I'm reading from the Message translation, and it reads, there are also these Proverbs of Solomon, collected by scribes of Hezekiah, king of Judah. God delights in concealing things. Scientists delight in discovering things. Like the horizons for breadth and the ocean for depth, the understanding of a good leader is broad and deep. Remove impurities from the silver, and the silversmith can craft a fine chalice. Remove the wicked from the leadership, and authority will be credible and God-honoring. Don't work yourself into the spotlight. Don't push your way into the place of prominence. It's better to be promoted to a place of honor than face humiliation by being demoted. Don't jump to conclusions. There may be a perfectly good explanation for what you just saw. In the heat of an argument, don't betray confidences. Word is sure to get around and no one will trust you. The right word at the right time is like a custom-made piece of jewelry, and a wise friend's timely reprimand is like a gold ring slipped on your finger. Reliable friends who do what they say are like cool drinks in sweltering heat, refreshing. Like billowing clouds that bring no rain is the person who talks big but never produces. Patient persistence pierces through indifference. Gentle speech breaks down rigid defenses. Second subtitle, a person without self-control. When you're given a box of candy, rather, don't gulp it all down. Eat too much chocolate and you'll make yourself sick. And when you find a friend, don't outwear your welcome. Show up at all hours and he'll soon get fed up. Anyone who tells lies against the neighbors in court or on the street is a loose cannon. Trusting a double crosser when you're in trouble is like biting down on an abscessed tooth. Singing light songs to the heavy-hearted is like pouring salt in their wounds. If you see your enemy hungry, go buy him lunch. If he's thirsty, bring him a drink. Your generosity will surprise him with goodness, and God will look after you. I'm going to read that verse again. If you see your enemy hungry, go buy him lunch. If he's thirsty, bring him a drink. Your generosity will surprise him with goodness, and God will look after you. A north wind brings stormy weather, and a gossipy tongue, stormy looks. Better to live alone in a tumble-down shack than share a mansion with a nagging spouse. Like a cool drink of water when you're worn out and weary is a letter from a long-lost friend. A good person who gives in to a bad person is a muddied spring, a polluted well. It's not smart to stuff yourself with sweets, nor is glory piled on glory good for you. A person without self-control is like a house with its doors and windows knocked out. That was Proverbs chapter 25, and we are reading this proverb as a part of our 31 days of wisdom. Hey, look, we're going to be back here tomorrow and through the month of July 31st being our last day of the 31 days of Proverbs. Please join us every day at 12 o'clock noon to partake in this wisdom that God has for us. I'd also like to invite you to attend church service with us at Fresh Start Church every Sunday. We meet live and in person at 12 o'clock noon at 623 Oak Street in Ypsilanti, Michigan. If you're not able to visit with us in person, please tune in online at, you can get the link for our live stream by text messaging the word The Church to 734-875-8787. We would love to host your participation there at our virtual campus. That's The Church